not my fault I have crap in my mouth.
Oh, licorice.
Yes. I might have you bring it over.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Drak Let's Play Live. For some reason, we have the PS4 controller over here. And it's time, once again, although we never get to it as often as we plan to, because something always comes up on Sunday. We thought it would be a very cool, dedicated day for RPGs, and then something keeps on coming up. So, welcome back to World of Final Fantasy, because we are going to finish this game. I promise. It's going to happen. I just want to make sure that my... Okay, because I was grinding, so... I think we're good. I might even go and grind a little bit on camera, but... where were we at with the story? Travel... Okay, we had to go to Figaro Castle, so... Should we do that, or should we start things off with some grinding?
I don't care either way. But how is everybody doing on this fine Sunday?
I'm relaxing.
I know, me too.
It's a good Sunday to relax.
I know, and I'm glad my...
And I hope you guys don't mind if we have, you know, a little refreshment.
Figaro!
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh. Okay, we already got the quest from him. Cool.
Oh, we should probably turn off the thing in case if we want to hear any dialogue. But I don't want to miss the dialogue.
You just want to have Lana being insulted.
No, I like Lon. He's so
the
fun.
only one that does.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know, but Rain likes to make fun of him. Where is the remote?
Oh, good.
Oh, there it is.
Hi, Churro.
Oh. Welcome. Oh. Categories, but one of them should be World of Final Fantasy. Yeah, if you're talking about the Twitch one, it won't actually let me put the game up on either Twitch or via Restream. It only lets you put up the most recent games, which is dumb, in my opinion, because, you know, I know that World of Final Fantasy exists. I did a search for it on Twitch, and there are some streams that happened, but it won't let me set it to World of Final Fantasy or Maxima. So that's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you wanted to stick with Dark Souls today.
No, I just felt like I had something to prove today.
Yeah.
That's the best way to get new viewers. Yes, no, I completely agree. It's weird. I've done everything within my power, both on Twitch, on YouTube, on Restream side, as well as the platforms, just to make sure that it says World of Final Fantasy or World of Final Fantasy Maxima. Because this is technically Maxima that we're playing, but World of Final Fantasy works as well. And the funniest part too is, like, I tried to do this with Dark Souls as well last night, and you can find Dark Souls 3 in there. You can find Bloodborne in there, in that category. You can't find Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 1. Dumbest thing ever. Okay, so where am I supposed to meet up with Edgar?
He's got to be somewhere.
Maybe down in the reactor?
Now, this is not the Death Star, Drak. This is not the Death Star.
There's a Mako reactor underneath.
See how long ago it's been since we played this last, so we don't even know where we're going.
This has happened every single time we put on World of Final Fantasy because crap hits the fan, and Sunday's usually the day that we can catch up on everything. And so we basically do that. So like if we're sick, then we recover on Sunday. And I love the fact that we were like, this is going to be a dedicated RPG day, and then we never get to the RPGs.
Well, because something always happens on Sunday, no matter how hard we try.
Yep.
Yeah, and you wanted...
But hey, we're here today, and that's what counts, right?
Yeah. You wanted to dodge out of this game and play Dark Souls.
I did,
like,
but that's just because I had something to prove. Like,
yeah.
I know that yesterday could have gone so much better.
Hurry up.
Well, we were just having a blast, dying all those times, and all those stupid deaths we ended up... Hey, but at least you killed that one freaking guy.
I just want to get past one boss. Like, okay, there's Edgar. I just want to get past killing one boss and start, like, killing 2 to 3 per play session. That's all I'm asking. That's all I want.
You missed the League agents. They had to leave for the next mission.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Busy as a pack of cactuars.
We don't like the cactuars. They just run away from
Where's
us.
the Colossal Crossing Edgar mentioned? Okay. So it's not Figaro Castle that we need to be in. So do we just leave? Yeah, we leave Figaro Castle. Back into the desert region we go.
Chapter 16.
Oh, there you go.
Clash on Big Bridge.
You just had to leave the place.
So Big Bridge, it's off to the west, right?
My first Colossal Crossing. This is gonna be Colossal Crossum.
Now I'm getting the hype.
Oh, Jesus, this is so cute.
So Big Bridge actually is a place in Final Fantasy lore. It was in Final Fantasy V. And it's exactly what you think it is. It's just a colossal... It's a huge bridge. So I'm wondering if we're going to get... Because that's where you meet Gilgamesh for the first time. I'm wondering if we're going to get a Gilgamesh reference for this one. Is that Big Bridge? I think this might be Big Bridge.
Whoa! That thing over there has gotta be it!
No, that is one Big the Bridge.
Big the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, you sure can't say it doesn't live up to the name.
No, you can't. All right, Big Bridge, here we come. It's basically one big elevator.
Getting to the top is...
What if it was a tiny
Fun.
bridge?
All the same.
I think it would be
Still,
disappointing.
you have to admire it. Who could have built something like this?
Nobody ever built it. A giant summoned it here in ages past.
Oh my gosh.
The name is Eiko. My job is to look after the bridge.
Are
You've
you
come
the
here to
first
cross
Final
it,
Fantasy
right?
IX character? No, Vivi.
Yeah.
We did see Vivi.
So, you were saying that Big Bridge isn't man-made. That someone summoned it here. But like...
First, the bridge has a real name. It's Alexander, in fact.
What?
Really?
The Great Mirage. Big Bridge Alexander. It's the true. How did I even miss it? I can sense the bridge is the presence.
Dude! This thing is alive? Holy schlep!
Holy
And
schlep.
that's why a summoner like me has to look after him.
Oh wow! So
Does
you're
she
a
have
summoner then?
unicorn?
Yeah, but it's not like I'm the one that summoned him. Hey, can I ask you
I
something?
don't remember the name of her race, but...
Are you them? The one and only giants from the hills?
You bet!
Yeah, that's the word.
So, I guess that means it's true.
Then I want to do you.
Wait a second. If the prophecy is right, you better not even think about it. Don't you dare lead us down the wrong path.
Huh?
Nobody remembers because they're so caught up in the Crimson Prophecy. The Azure Prophecy, it very clearly says you could bring us salvation or ruin, the divergent futures.
Oh, that's right. Princess Sarah did tell us about the divergence.
Wait, the what?
You the mean you forgot? I'm starting to worry. maybe I shouldn't let you use the bridge.
Okay.
Oh no. We're cool. Me and Rain are totally going to reap the right future.
Sure are.
Huh? Well, it's not like I can stop you.
By the way, tell me if I need
prophecy's
to
about you,
raise
not
the
me,
volume for
right?
you guys because of the
Go on,
dialogue.
you can cross. But don't go causing the apocalypse.
Yeah, like
Duly
we want
noted.
another apocalypse.
Lon would
So is there
definitely do
some special the trick to getting to the tippity top of Alexander? Just get on. I'll handle the wake-up call.
The what?
Alexander's kind of a sound sleeper. So it's my job to step in and sort of get things going. Now, off you go.
He's not a sound sleeper. He's just a machine. He has to be turned on. All right. So, you were asking about the horn. The way that it goes in the story is that she is from a village of summoners. She's the last one because they got all murdered like years before the events of 9 happened, and the horn is kind of the symbol of their race. So, and I'm already happy that the artwork for Eiko is way more tasteful than the Final Fantasy IX artwork was. That decided to give her flesh-colored pants, and it doesn't look like flesh-colored pants.
Oh, okay.
It looks like she's naked from the bottom. So, like, so you see the little suspenders, how there's a little gap
Yeah.
in the middle? Yeah, it looked like she was naked from the waist down.
Okay.
So it was just like, wait, is she supposed to be 5? Is this appropriate? I'll see if I can dig out the original art for you, but...
Hang on to your tidy white chocobos.
Chocobos.
Right. Ready when you are.
I get it,
It's
tidy
gonna be
whiteys.
fine. Thanks, Eiko.
Who wakes me from my slumber?
Hey, Rain?
I've got a bad feeling.
Whoa!
It's a big. It would be like
Fastest
if,
elevator in the West.
Have a nice lift, guys.
what if it was like kind of like a slingshot sort of thing?
Okay.
That's pretty much
I
what
know
it is.
that you're over there. I suppose you want to cross the bridge too?
No. My business is here with you, summoner.
That's appropriate.
An Esper as I thought. Look upon me now. Am I truly your enemy?
Fenrir, your place is here by my side.
As you wish. But I hope you indulge me with a better fight than that mist dragon with the other girl.
Other girl? You mean Rydia? No! What did you do to her?
Soon you will no longer care.
So that's appropriate. So her barrage is technically the first summon you get with her, and that's Fenrir in Final Fantasy IX.
Ow, ow, owie, ow, ow.
And here, I thought gravity was the worst that could happen to us.
Yeah, it did.
Are we there yet?
Are we only halfway up?
Yep.
Oh dear.
I guess not.
Huh? Why did we just stop? Don't tell me Alexander went back to sleep.
Oh no. We have to do the rest of this on foot?
Looks like we have no choice.
Dude, why?
Oh.
Come on, it's Big Bridge. You had to cross the bridge. Alright, so first things first, let's go back to Ninewood Hills just to make sure that we have this port in here. And then we will continue on afterwards. So just go right back out, travel, and dungeons. We're going to go to the Big Bridge. There we go. Back we go. Yeah, and like I said, if you guys want game audio up, then be my guest, ask for it, and I'll turn it up when there's dialogue segments. You can barely tell that there's music in the background. Seriously, do we have like a no encounter passive bonus right now? Because we haven't really had a random. Okay, never mind.
You spoke too soon.
I did.
Yeah, we got this.
I guess we're doing this.
Yep. Why are we fighting on a bridge?
Because it's Big Bridge. That's what you do.
It looks like we're at the bottom again. Hey, I thought we were on the bridge.
Or at least at the bare minimum, it looks like we're back on the platform. All right, so we've got one more. Oh no, he's refueling.
Good job.
There we go. Uh-oh. So our kids are over at the grandparents, and,
Melody is surrounded by toys.
yeah, pretty much. There's too many choice. She's
You
not gonna be
okay,
able to
Rain?
choose.
A friend of mine used to go to the school way up on a hill, and it would close down even at the slightest hint of snow.
So why is that?
Because the only thing worse than climbing a slippery...
Well, we will never know.
We'll never know, because that dialogue won't resume.
Darn it.
So, sorry guys.
Don't you hate that when you want to know what they're saying and then they get cut off?
Yeah, it would be great, like, if the discussion just started over. But it doesn't.
But we will never know what is worse than climbing a slippery slope.
See, it feels kind of weird because we have Fenrir, and technically Fenrir is down helping Echo right now with the plumed knight.
Oh, we have the real one. She has the fake one.
Oh, is that how we're gonna go? All right. I'll take that into advisement.
She's so upset we've moved beyond trivia.
There we go. Yeah, that's right, because it skips to the next line. Oh, don't do that. Okay, so first of all, I can already see there's a what is it called? It's a Mirage Prison. Oh no!
The world will never know. Looked like falling back down the hill.
Yes.
London Bridge is falling down. Ooh, that's an interesting mirage.
It's an interesting mirage, but unfortunately it's a servant of the Bahamutian soldier, so
True.
you can't get it. And hello, Sophia!
Hello. Looks like a monkey.
It does, in fact. There we go. All dead.
Well, that ought to do it.
Oh, right!
Okay, so what level is this? Oh, Mercrip, that's what it is. 40, so no.
Yeah, let's just go take it on. Chicken.
Now screw that. I got better crap to do. Like, get up this bridge.
Oh man, it looks like we're back to square one.
Okay, if I get on, is it gonna let me? No, we have to figure out a way to get up there. Okay. I have no idea how to start this thing now. It's alright, we're just gonna keep grinding. Whoa!
Wow.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Left claw. We finally get a left claw.
How do you know?
We have a right claw.
I know, but how do you tell it was a left claw?
That's what I was double checking. I looked at the name of the stack.
Oh, yeah.
And it said it's a left claw stack. Oh, man.
It's like, why do you have to be stacked up?
He hurts, too. Impact Claw!
Fall.
All three dead.
Good job.
That's what happens. Because we suck. Oh, hold on. Guess how many kids Kiryu has? I do not know. I have a feeling you will tell me, Sophia.
What about that red switch? Or that red...
I tried it.
Oh, nothing?
Nothing happened.
Hmm.
Okay.
Do you have to click on something?
Not sure. Seriously, it has to be this music. Man with the machine gun, people. Man with the freaking machine gun.
Is this what it's called? The man with the machine gun?
No, this is the overworld battle theme for Final Fantasy VIII. But there's another one because you have like these separate sequences with a character named Laguna, and he has a different battle theme. And that battle theme originally was intended to be the official battle
Are
theme.
you not going to
for
heal?
No, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll heal in the menu. I thought, for some reason, when we always come back to this, I always think like this game holds your hand so much that it just heals you after battle. And no, that's not the case. Okay. We'll just do that much. What's interesting to me, though, is... Oh, wait, hold on. We triggered something.
Oh, that's great. How are we supposed to get past here?
I'll show you.
Huh?
Bartz!
Who?
Bartz!
Okay.
Bartz is the main hero for Final
Now
Fantasy
your turn.
V.
Oh.
So,
Talk about, yeah, it does.
and that's his lovable chocobo friend Boko.
Oh.
Boko the chocobo.
Boko the
Thank you
chocobo.
for the demonstration.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, no sweat. I'm Bartz. And this is my partner Boko.
Bartz. Boko. Aww.
Oh, hey. I've heard there's some weirdo going around here yelling my name and attacking total strangers. Wait. It's not one of you, is it?
Huh?
No, we didn't even know your name until you just told us.
Oh, good. Well, I'd better keep looking for him. Can't have folks like that roaming around.
If some bully was going around using my name to hurt a bunch of innocent people, I'd be the weirded out too.
I know, right?
Maybe if Tama was a tomahawk, then her name could...
Uncle! Your grade for that one is the PU!
Yeah, that did stink.
PU? But that's 2 grades!
You guys going up?
Yes, that's right.
He has 9 children.
Okay, then why don't I tag along? The more the merrier, I say.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not telling you the game this time. You
All
are
good.
going to see it for yourself. Yep.
Oh no. Oh, pincer attack. Oh wait!
Well, that's
It's a jar.
Oh, that's a jar?
A magic pot.
Yeah, let's have
I think we're good to attack it. It didn't ask for anything, so... Come on. There we go.
Good job.
Holy moly.
It's like, oh, we're climbing and climbing.
You want to know what's really sad, too?
What?
I saw a chest on the other side.
Aww.
So if you want the chest, you gotta go to the other side.
You mean you have to go all the way up and go
All the way up
down?
and all the way down. And that actually made me go, you know what? I didn't think about that with the first area. What if there's a chest over there, too? You know what? Libra! So, Kuzakit.
Okay.
See. Land a counterattack to create a prison's unity. You don't. Well, no, never mind. Lon might have something that counterattacks. We're being so lazy, we're eating on camera. Okay. We have it.
In prison.
Ah!
Oh.
Guarantee you. One hit and we'll have it.
Can you
Yep.
imprison again?
Yep.
Yay!
Yay! We got a Kuzakit. A yellow behemoth.
I'm gonna name him Willie.
Oh yeah.
Actually, we're not gonna name him anything because he's gonna go right to the prison bank.
Yeah, I know.
So, what abilities are we looking at here? He's not bad. He's not bad. He's kind of a more balanced behemoth because I think the behemoths are the purple ones are more attack based, like physical attack based. So this one's a little bit more balanced. Use the default. Looks good. Leave it with Seraphy. To the prism case. This is how long this shows how long we haven't played. Because I can't remember any of the terms now. Graph chart. Yes.
You know, this might be my first time ever meeting an ordinary giant.
Stop
Sorry,
talking!
Bart. You got cut off again.
Alrighty. Let's.
Stop talking when we have to run into encounters.
Thunder?
Thunder!
He brought down the thunder and the rock and roll. There we go.
That was a good fight.
Good job.
And our little dog there is flipping back upside down.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I wonder what happened to them.
By the way, Bart.
Oops.
Me? No way. Boko here is just a really good friend. You know, there are plenty of mirages who live alongside humans by their own choice. There's chocobos and moogles.
Now that you mention.
Sorry, Lon. Like,
I
that's
guess
the
we're
game
doing
today.
this.
Like, how many times can we have our cast interrupted?
This is the title of this stream. How many times can someone be interrupted by
Jokus interrupt
encounters?
us. No!
Didn't you pay attention to your health there? No.
Shut up. Okay, items.
After how many times I told you might want to heal. Oh, I'm
Okay.
not too worried.
Alright, cool. So... You suck.
Lon! Or excuse me, whoever you were impersonating as.
Okay, stack up. Alright, abilities. You do not have anything, so you're gonna attack. And...
Take this!
I have heard talk in the rumor tree that there is gonna be a second one of these items.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently it got enough demand, or it got enough popularity that I'm not sure. Here's the thing, though. I know it was popular in Japan.
Oh
its popularity in the U.S. was kind of 50-50. So what I'm really worried about is that they're going to make it, but it's going to be Japan only that gets it.
And Captain
And I saw the announcement of Maximilian Dude announced that he's going to be a daddy.
Well,
Yep.
considering she's best buddies
Which
with
still
Giant
makes
Sea
me kind of
Dragon,
sad because
I'd say
of the Marvel
she's
vs.
closer to
Capcom 2
something like a
tournament.
summoner or a Mirage Keeper.
I kind of wanted him to be there.
Really? You sure know some interesting people.
You know what? Let's just do it here.
True, but sometimes being a daddy is worth it.
What I was disappointed with is that it sounded like they had picked names, but JJ wouldn't let him tell what the name was until they knew the gender.
Oh, so they're gonna keep quiet on the gender.
No. They're gonna find out what the gender is and then they'll announce it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go.
I won't hold back.
She's just not far enough along, and so that they can find out what it is.
True.
But again, I'm just disappointed because with the announcement of that MVC2 tournament, Maximilian, a lot of his cred with online with fighting game tournaments was in Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I think he was in the tournament scene in 2, and then he also did 3 and Ultimate 3. And so it's like it feels like he should be there, but he's not gonna be there this year. He can't be. He's got to take care of, because like around that time is when she's due.
Yeah.
So she can't even go, and I didn't even know this, but JJ was like part of the organization committee, I think, for Evo. Probably because Max was so dedicated into it. Like he's a dedicated member of the fighting game community. Should we go back down for the chest, or should we just keep going?
Well, I guess we could go down.
If that chest isn't worth it, I'm gonna scream. I'm just gonna say it. I've had moments in Jiminy Christmas, what the heck is going on with you? What's the little fuzzball that's following us?
Here we go!
Did you see his model? He was like...
Are you talking about Tama?
Tama, yeah. He was like...
Oh yeah, the way he was walking.
He wasn't even walking. Ow.
He's like...
Yeah, exactly. His legs weren't moving or anything like that. And I know it. He floats, but... Oh, crap. They're both confused. Okay, at least I have Vaughn back. You suck! Hate confusion! Well, at least you're not confused anymore.
Oh, because the confusion hit yourself?
Yeah, we hit ourselves, and so if you get hit, then you're not confused anymore.
Oh, yay. Stop that!
Okay, so stat. Wow, that almost ended horribly.
Use a freaking, like...
High potion.
Thank you.
There we go.
That was a good fight.
That wasn't so
What was
bad.
your favorite cereal back in the day? But Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Lego My Eggo cereal, and Tricks for Kids. I'll let you go first, Andrea.
Either between Reese's Pieces, Puffs, or...
Did that exist back then?
I know I had it back then.
Okay. Alright.
Or Lucky Charms, one of the two.
As a kid, mine was Crunch Berries. Like, I loved Crunch Berries. I don't know why. Like, I get the same complaints that everybody else does. They're just like, yeah, it cuts your mouth and all that. But I loved that as a kid. Teenager... I was more into peanut butter cereals, so at that point, like, Reese's Puffs, Peanut Butter Crunch, things like that. And as an adult, I tend to prefer...
Yeah!
Oh yeah!
I'm actually kind of open as an adult. Like, I can have a lot of things. I'm not having cereal for breakfast, so it doesn't really even matter. That's the thing. I can't do breakfast. I just have to do it at another meal. The other one that I also loved was Rice Krispies Treats back in the day.
Elixir.
Yeah, that was kind of worth it, but that wasn't the chest I saw.
Oh. Oh, what did you have when you were...
As a kid, I constantly asked for Crunch Berries.
I was not big into a lot of those kinds of cereals.
I won't-
like Crunch Berries or Trix very much.
That was the one that my older siblings wanted all the time, was Trix, and then when the time would roll around, we had to get Count Chocula, because they love Count Chocula. That's one of the things that I think is the funniest, is now both my older siblings are big fans of, like, when they do chocolate-flavored Lucky Charms, because to them that's like Count Chocula. So you can have Count Chocula all year round.
I remember back in the day, Lucky Charms didn't have very many different shaped marshmallows, you know, like
Nope.
had very little, and now...
No, like the newest one that we got was the balloon. I remember when that happened. And thinking that was a big deal. 'Cause they were finally gonna make some new marshmallows, but it didn't really matter. They kept doing it. Lucky Charms is Lucky Charms.
That wasn't so
Also,
bad.
another difference between you and me is, like, you had Pop-Tarts as a kid. I did not.
Yeah, true.
My mom did not like Pop-Tarts. Thought they were unhealthy. So we never got them. But then again, she didn't have any problem with me shoving raw sugar down my throat, so. Yeah, don't ask me to explain. I don't know. Okay, so there is a chest down here. Yep, there it is. Stealth Mirajewel. That might be worth it.
I don't know what it would do, but
Yeah.
we gotta walk back up. Just kidding.
And do you have, like, a favorite seasonal cereal? Like, when the season rolls around, you gotta get that cereal?
No.
'Cause I know that a lot of my favorites, like Rice Krispies Treats, is now a Christmas seasonal cereal. Except it's not the same.
Oh, it's regular Rice Krispie Treats?
No, that's what I want. Where they basically do Rice Krispies,
Predictable.
crammed them up and put them in a cereal box. Now they just put regular Rice Krispies in there with tiny little marshmallows. It was like, ew.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah, I didn't really have a very, any favorite cereals during seasons.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, my family loved Count Chocula when Halloween rolled around, and that was about it.
Tama, what are you doing?
Being broken, and that's what she's doing.
It's too cramped.
So there is actually a question that I want to pose to the chat that we have here, and I'll just keep kind of posing it throughout the night or the day. Is you know, I know that a few people are they are dedicated watchers of streams. Like that's what you guys like to do. You will watch stuff like Game Grumps or Young Yeah, but I'm kind of noticing that a lot of streamers
Good job.
during this time of the year now, started last year and it's happening here too, where a lot of streamers are constantly pestering for you to pay them because they've got to pay their taxes or because they've got to pay for expenses kind of thing. Like, it's all the post-holidays worries. Somebody was just barely pointing out to me that I don't follow this streamer, but there's a guy by the name of Wings of Redemption, who's like a Call of Duty streamer. He basically threatened to turn off his stream unless his audience could donate $10 per hour.
Like we could afford that?
Well, like, he's saying that there should at least be $10 of donations by the end of the hour. Spoiler alert, there wasn't, and so he shut down the stream.
Well, that's him.
Or the other, I think I told you about this one, the girl who gets mad at, and for some reason she has like 1,000, somebody was telling me she has a steady 1,000 people who show up to her streams, and she just yells at them because they don't pay her.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just like, and I already know that some of the content creators that I respected back in the day, and this is one of the reasons why I kind of don't respect them now, is they're already getting ready to do their begging for money streams because they don't want to go out and get an actual job. Which is funny because one of them in particular, Linkara, who, you know this, like, I watched his videos kind of religiously. I haven't all year.
Yeah.
Because I found out that he did this. He did a 24-hour Pokemon stream for donations to help pay his taxes.
Yeah.
But the funniest part of that is like, he says in a number of his videos, he had no problem working retail. No problem whatsoever. He worked at Barnes & Noble and I want to say one other place. And he had no problem doing it. He loved doing it. So why don't you go back and do that? Why don't you go back and do that? Like, I just don't understand why you have to basically beg us for, so you can have the financial security to pay your dang taxes. So my question to you guys overall is, like, are you guys, so all the dedicated people who watch streams, are you avoiding streams around this time of year now just because of all the pay my taxes streams and demands for money and all that stuff? I can at least promise you I'm not going to do that.
No.
Because we're grounded and I don't have to. In fact, if I got any kind of a donation, I would be just happy to have the donation. That's just kind of my viewpoint on it. Oh, Cookie Crisp. That was another one that my family liked. But for some reason became unavailable. There we go.
That was a good fight.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, like, I've always been tempted to watch Nico be live. And one of the reasons is because, like, Nico has a day job. So at that point, like, he's grounded and all he's looking to do is just have fun.
Yeah.
Which you can tell in his videos. But then I hear about, like, Wings of Redemption who gets pissed when people don't donate to his stream. Or that one girl who's just, like, pissed at everybody because they won't donate to her hourly kind of thing. Like, to me, that's just a luxury. Oh my gosh. Is that what the golems eventually become? Jump pads. You'll find the jump pads Bart showed you scattered across the big bridge. You can use these to get past enemy blockades, so keep an eye open. That's an iron giant.
Oh, wow. Nothing?
Yeah, I would not be surprised if that is what the little golems that we got early on in the game become. So
you have to avoid the red pads there?
No, I think they save us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to mean?
We need to get that mirage out of the way.
Dang it. Because if you get into it, then you have a fight. With iron giants.
Jeez.
Holy moly. Okay. Okay, so this is Lon. Just have him attack. Mithril giant, sorry. Let's see what it takes to get these guys. This is another, like, physical attack powerhouse. Using magical enhancements on the Mirage to create a Prism Tunity. copper gnomes become mithril giants.
Oh, cool.
So we don't technically need to do this because we have a copper gnome.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kill him because if we've got a copper gnome, then we're fine. Yeah, I think that's the difference. Like, if you guys donated to me, which, I mean, you can. I don't advertise it, but I have a Ko-fi. Ko-fi? Is that how it's said? You can do it. I'm not going to beg you to do it, but I will thank you.
It would mostly probably just go to our kids' needs.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, it'd be great to be paid to do what I basically consider a hobby, but I'm not going to pressure anybody to do it. And frankly, I can't understand the people who are. So all you have to do is just, you know, go get a day job, and you're fine. Especially when I find out that a lot of the streamers are like married, and so in a lot of cases, the significant other is the one that has like the full-time job.
Yeah.
The one that gives all the benefits and everything like that. So you're pretty set.
Oh, an abstraction. I think.
There we go.
Oh, an abstraction.
Didn't we just have that conversation?
Yes, we did. It repeated.
Let's make this good.
Okay, let's take him down. Jeez, they hurt. Like, just, they're alone, and they're already doing, like, 150 each, at least. I can only imagine what would happen if I piled on a copper gnome. Ow! That, they have, oh my gosh, they have just amazing topple strength. In one shot, they've already made, like, of that big old swing, they made Rain completely unstable.
Oh, wow.
Like, she was about to topple. That would be, like, what we need to get to be able to topple things better so that we then can get the mirages we want easier.
Well, that ought to do
That
it.
wasn't so bad.
It's okay, Andrea, because it gets worse. So you have streamers who are asking for tax money, right?
Yeah.
You also have streamers who are asking for money to give to buy cat food.
Oh, bro.
Oh, an abstraction.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh,
helpful.
an abstraction.
Okay,
I
Tama.
think I will need to take some classes in Lonnie.
Okay, that's a good joke. Phoenix
Oh,
Pinion.
an abstraction.
Wow. Tama, you're
I
broke.
need to take some classes in Lonnie's.
I'm just gonna say, Tama, you're broke.
Oh, an abstraction.
Stop it!
Oh, sure.
Okay, so now that we figured that out,
Why do we have to climb this stupid
something tells me that we're near the top, though, because that blue imprint in the sky is getting bigger.
Is it just because we see a stupid chest, and why are you broken, Tama?
Either that or the desire to learn Lonnie's has turned on her, or has turned on Tama. And now she's as dumb as Lon. That's mean.
Hey, listen, sis.
You know that expression, cross that bridge when you come to it? Don't you think that's kind of... I mean, it's not like you can cross a bridge before you come to it. It doesn't make any sense. If you ask me.
I didn't. Please make it stop.
Okay, so get out of the way. Now we're getting chests. 4 protect stones, that's helpful. Okay, I'm gonna let the next one pass.
After all that, we have to walk up the bridge.
Yes, you do. Come on, make your new one. Alright, we will take care of you now. I love the fact that they are just very faithful to the monsters of Final Fantasy. Like, even in this chibi form, the Iron Giants still look very, very imposing. And these are supposed to be like hulks, ginormous creatures that you meet near the end of the game every time. Okay. Ow. Just kill them. Ow. He just hurts. Almost dead, almost dead. Please don't do the big old chain swing. There we go. We win. Man, I could be getting some like awesome experience right now if you think about it.
Yay, we got rid of you.
Okay. Mega Phoenix, I will take that. First things first. Okay. This is the one downside of the restream chat is that we occasionally have to refresh the chat so we can keep track of you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, actually, really quick, we've had a couple of level ups, so I'm going to check a few. Ooh. Tama, holy
wow,
crap.
Tama?
Okay.
Where have you been keeping all of that?
Oh, this is why. Let's see. So we can do this transfiguration, I believe. Oh, a blank space? Yeah, let's do that. And then stats have increased. So we can do a fire resistance. Nah. We're good on that one. I think we have to open up the prism case to be able to upgrade her. But you can transfigure her into something else. I don't know if it's a him or a her, honestly. It's a little fox thing. Red Dragon. What do we have? A Fyra Mirajewel. We can get that. Accuracy plus. Blank space. Let's do the Fyra Mirajewel. Yay, sync bonus. Stats have increased. Accuracy plus and a blank space. Yes. Could do that. Kind of makes sense in a weird way. Okay. So Spark Dragon, we already have that one. Don't know what that other one is.
Never hurts to try and see.
We'll have to wait on it though.
Oh.
You have to do it from Seraphi.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so Fenrir. Who can upgrade to a Cerberus. Let's see, so agility and critical. I'm gonna go with critical. Howling Moon. Gain Berserk, Haste, and Evasion. Okay, Haste Mirror. Oh.
Ooh.
I like that. Alright, agility plus. And that's all we can do. Well, we can do the blank space. We can get that. Okay. So then we have Mini Flan. Mini Flan Prism. Defense plus. That's it.
Yep.
That's all that board, so we can upgrade this Mini Flan finally.
That's great.
Into a legit Flan. Then Searcher. We already know where the Searcher goes to. So we have the Magitech armor. Nope, he's already maxed out too. 44 or higher, 42 or higher, and 15 or higher, so that would be the Magitech armor. Okay. Well, can't do anything with the Searcher. Chocobo! Yes, we don't have a Choco Chick anymore. We have a Chocobo. So, Joyride.
Yeah, we gotta
Chocobo
upgrade
kick.
it, I'm sure.
Stats have increased. Strength plus, yes. You gotta make it worthwhile. Zephyr. Okay, so we have Thundara. We can get Thundara for him. Agility plus. A regen. Oh, regen would be such a wonderful thing in combat. Let's see. Let's do Thundara. And then Strength plus. Let's see. And then Cockatrice. This is one I want to evolve, just so that I can get Valifor. Accuracy plus. Agility plus. Oh, don't have enough. Okay. Not enough. Ooh, Behemoth. 12 points. Let's see what we can do. Nothing. 35 or higher. 40 or higher. So you're stuck.
Do you remember Andrea and Drak Fruity Pebble cereal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Fruity Pebbles.
But like I said, I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the fruity type of cereal.
Okay, Searcher, 44 or higher, 29 or higher for a death machine. And I'm not there yet. Alright, that's all the leveling I can do, so now I'm not boring people to death.
Yep.
If I'm boring you to death, I'm sorry.
Nope.
You know what? I'm going to go over to the other side. Can't do it. I was going to check for chests, but... Nope. I'll have to come back and see if I find anything. Oh, you know what? I'm going to check our Mira Jewels really quick. I already have that one. One. So we have a lot. So, allows Fyra, Grand Stealth, Strength Plus, Lure. So I'm guessing this is like increasing the encounter chance. That might be something I have to look into later. Oh, wow. So we're at the top, I think.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Should we go back down just to make sure that we don't miss a chest?
Well, I guess it never hurts.
Dang it.
Well, we don't have to.
My desire for loot.
You are a loot.
I'm a loot whore. I've made it clear on the channel. I'm a loot whore. I must have something fun to loot. Okay, so down here.
Did I get to... Ah!
Ah!
Well, we should have expected that.
Probably.
I guess while we're leveling.
Yes, let's turn on the AC because we're already getting kind of hot. And I'm just curious, what did you guys do for Valentine's Day?
Is it on the lower setting? I don't know.
It is not.
Okay.
Now it is.
If anyone did anything fun for...
Or as Alex likes to call it, Singles Awareness Day.
Singles Awareness Day.
That's what he called it on the podcast, and everybody loves it. Singles Awareness Day. We keep on making a joke that one of these days I'm just going to let them host the podcast with somebody else that's single, and they'll just, you know, all have a podcast where it's like, we just don't have dates, so we're just here to record.
You could choose to have a date with somebody. You can just get up and ask.
I don't know, man.
No
Dating
trouble
is
at all.
complicated now.
You think so?
Yeah. Kind of understand why people aren't dating right now. Do you remember Captain Crunch? Absolutely.
Yep.
But Crunchberries was better. Remedies Plus. I'll take that.
Captain Crunch, huh? Yep,
Crunch
I
berries is
remember.
better.
It's been forever.
The other seasonal one that I occasionally will get, and Andrea kind of gives me a raised eyebrow, is Oops All Berries, because that happens like around summertime and around the holiday time. Okay, so first things first. Access the prism case. Because I think now we can transfigure.
Hello, Drak. You remember me?
I remember you and how you don't want to say anything. Okay, we can't transfigure you for some reason. Probably because it's plot related. Can't do you. Fenrir. We could turn you back into a Black Knack if we want. But no. Mini Flan. We could turn you into a Flan. Holy crap. And then Zaffer. Just zapped. Damn it. Nope, can't turn you into anything. We can technically turn our Searcher into a Magitech armor. Nah. Chocobo. Turn it back into a Choco Chick. Marlboro. Can turn it back into either a Corrigan or a Mandragora. Baby Hemoth or to a Kuzakit.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, well, no. I kind of want to go forward in evolution, not back. Turn it back into a Searcher. Nope, can't really do anything yet. Although, okay, I think a few of those were brought out to grind. So here's what I'm going to do. So this setup, I think, is solid. Like, we're not going to drop these guys. But I'm going to take the Searcher and deposit it. Because we really can't do anything with it. Keep the Flan. And then who can we bring out that would benefit us right now? Or rather, who's the lowest level so that we can just nuke them? The Corrigan. Let's see. Copper Gnome, Lead Gnome, Mini Golem. Black Knack, where we could get a more attack-oriented Fenrir. And yeah, there's our right claw. So we don't have a left claw. 1911, 1. Ooh. Mimic Jackpot. Jeez, there's so many. Sandicor. Might just take one of the ones that is... Oh, there's our Ponini!
Oh,
Our Ponini and all of our spares from when we had to go through the Mako reactor. Let's do something that's level 1.
okay.
I think this one can become the other Marlboro, so let's do Corrigan and see what happens. And then save it, because we don't want to have issues. It's alright, it's only an Iron Giant.
And there'll be more than just one.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. It always comes in threes.
Yep, no, there's still Mithril Giants.
And
Mithril. I love Blaze Spikes. They attack the dragon the dragon gets to counterattack.
ow.
Not for much, but enough. Enough for it to matter. Okay. Yes, go ahead and use Shell when I'm not even hitting you with magic. Bye. Worst possible thing that they could do.
Yep.
Give me a fast forward button.
You're like, oh, where was this feature
Where was this when I was a kid? Grinding would have been so much easier,
Good job.
less time consuming. Wow, 9 levels in one battle.
Wow.
From 1 to 10.
Really?
Yep. So, that's probably going to be a buttload of SP.
A moose.
A moose? Did you see Bullwinkle? Uh-oh. We lit up the columns. I don't think this is good. We didn't do it. We didn't break. Okay, maybe we did break it.
Oh, dear.
Holy. Now that's got to be an
Wow.
Iron Giant. That's the typical sword. So just really quick, I'm curious. Corrigan, where is it? 14 SP right off the bat. Let's go ahead and use it, shall we? Obviously, Stroll. Leaf Dagger. Let's grab that. HP plus. Scream. What does that do? Inflict magical defense down. More strength. And evasion. Not a bad way to start that off. Okay, so can we take the guy on?
Well, go ahead and see.
Oh, I thought he was to the side of us. He is not. So first things first, let's save. Just in case this is going to be harder than I think. What the crap? We're coming up on Alexander.
Huh?
What the?
Wait a sec. Is that who you were talking about?
That's definitely your name he's the calling.
Who's there? Show yourself!
Yep, called it.
Yeah.
I'm back with a vengeance!
Gilgamesh.
Hang loose.
And you are...
Huh?
Huh? You mean you don't recognize him?
I have awaited this day. How many years now?
Huh?
Hang on. What was I going to do to you again?
Hey, don't look at me.
Then tell me what you know.
Huh? Nobody asks me that.
Which of them were out the stupid the other? I can't look away.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it right this time. I have awaited this day 100 years.
Oh, well, that's a nice round number.
Sure is. For one he just made up.
Very the lame.
Yeah, I'll say.
Quiet, quiet, quiet! No one is permitted to mock the almighty Gilgamesh! Not without a fight.
Okay.
This is technically how Gilgamesh is in the Final Fantasy series. He's
How
kind of a
old
comedic
does this guy
villain.
have to be if he's been waiting 100 years? Like,
Oh, come on. You know as well as I do, he's just exaggerating. There's this thing called hyperbole, like when people say, this book weighs a ton, or, oh, I could sleep for a month.
oh, I probably. As in, I probably could eat the whole chocobo.
Is he the serious?
I hope he's not serious. Or else Sparks is gonna have to hide Boko and fast.
Pretty sure Boko heard that one. Alright, so... Flare Star. $800, that's not bad. Okay. Oh, you know what? Cross slash, lunge. Let's do Sled Bang. Bang! Ooh,
Wow.
1100. That's not bad. Let's see. Oh, this is the one we should have done, was Abaddon Flame. Because I think that was the strong... Ooh, Flourish of Steel. That's also probably really good. Well, you're going to have to attack anyway, so... Can I get another one in?
Oh, go up and see.
I can do it, but I could also do like a cross slash or a lunge.
Okay.
See how good they do. No, no, Sledfang was better.
What is he doing?
He is putting up every barrier known to man.
Oh dear. And capture him.
Can we? I missed a sword.
It almost looked like he could be imprisoned there for a second because of the...
Oh, now you're asking for it! So long!
Ah!
What happened?
Okay, so I need to explain this really quick to Andrea. Gilgamesh eventually came back as a summon in Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah.
Except you had to fulfill some certain circumstances for him to come. And then when he would come before a battle, and 4 swords would fall down. And you'd have a 1 in 25% chance to get something good or something bad. Excalibur was the worst thing he had, because it would inflict 1 damage to everybody in every enemy on the field. So you just barely saw Excalibur.
Okay. So it only took 1 damage off of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it only took 1 damage. So he rolled wrong. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to need to do 1 more. I could probably do a Flourish of Steel. Sledfang! Not as much as it was before.
Yeah, but he put up those barriers,
It's true.
didn't he?
Flourish of Steel.
This'll do.
Not bad. By the way, this is the theme of Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy V.
Bang, 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 my devil trigger.
Dang right. Is it time to pull your devil trigger, Sophia? Okay, let's cure up a little bit. I'm going to make you cure yourself again. You mess around, but I'm okay with it. Because he's starting to hit harder. Yeah, the 4 weapons that he would pull out were Excalibur, Zantetsuken, which is Odin's sword. That's actually what happens in Final Fantasy VIII, is that he replaces Odin in that. And so if you get Zantetsuken, you get, like, all of the enemies on the field are sliced in half and instantly dead. There we go again. He is not lucky at all.
So long!
Then he could get the original Excalibur, which would do moderate damage even to bosses, and I think Masamu was the other one, and that was the highest damaging sword that he could get. Because it would also work on bosses, which Zantetsuken, after a while, they wouldn't allow for it to be summoned in boss fights. In previous games, they just gave Odin second attack that he could do, where he would take the Spear Gungnir and shove it at him, and thrust them with it. Okay, cool. Now I have enough to really lay into him. So, Flourish of Steel.
This'll do.
Damn, 1,500.
Wow.
Looks like the barrier expired.
All right.
Yes!
Yes! Yes,
Bam, baby. And we got 5 Armor Gems out of that. I might be able to buy new summons.
No fair ganging up on me like that, you cowards!
What?
Next time, it's just you and me.
That's definitely not happening.
Well, I've given you enough of a beating anyway. Good day.
That's a nice little reference back to Final Fantasy V. And 8, technically.
He just dropped.
So, who mixed up his marbles?
Got me.
Well, at least he's out of our hair, I guess.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So, warrior game to fight this anime in your Final Fantasy game. Okay. Bart's champion medal has been unlocked. Bart's champion duel has been unlocked. Yes, save progress. I really want to get Cloud, because then I'll swap him out with the Squall one that I've given Lon. Because Cloud's got to be a monster.
See you guys around.
Yep. Take care.
Right. Don't be a stranger now.
Bye-bye.
Yay! Bye, Bart's. Bye, Boko. I think this is the home stretch. No. No such thing. It's Big Bridge. No such thing. I guess we gotta go from this side. I wonder what that other sword was that he could have summoned. Was it Excalibur?
Okay.
Who knows?
That really would have been cool.
Have fun.
Have
I'll
fun.
be the taking my time.
Oh, come on, live a little.
And before people ask, no, it's not the Arthurian sword. Like, Final Fantasy Excalibur has a lore unto itself. Technically, the strongest sword in most games is Masamune. Which, spoiler alert, is Sephiroth's sword.
Oh, really?
Yep. The big old katana that Sephiroth wields is Masamune. Yep. And up until that point, it was like one of the strongest weapons, one of the strongest swords/weapons you could get in a Final Fantasy game.
What happens if you hit that? Or
It takes us to the other side.
Oh.
Okay, so no chest. That's fine. I'm okay with it. The Gilgamesh fight was more than worth it. Oh, by the way. How much wow, 14. That's from the experience from Gilgamesh.
Oh,
Jeez.
really?
Yeah. And you gotta think, like, starting from level 1, every time they get a level, the experience requirement gets bigger each time.
Yeah.
So we went from earning 9 levels to earning 4 levels. And I think we're about to come out in Pride, the Eclipsed region. It looks like Pride Rock at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Chapter 17. Not but
Just plowing
nightmares.
through this game.
It's night.
The moon is this so pretty.
Oh, so this looks like Pride
So,
Rock or Pride.
Are we
'Cause I
really
saw
sure
that
there's a
ledge
key
right
around
there.
here?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I am getting some seriously intense not but night vibes from the place.
I say we go to check out that town in the distance. The one with the light on.
Hey, is that... the, train?
Yeah, it's a Halloween-based train. What the hell?
Man, I feel like this is like almost like Kingdom Hearts
Guys,
train going
Are
up
we
to
sure this thing's
the
safe?
mysterious tower or something.
Looks like a one-way ticket to, you know.
You know I hate that kind of...
Your ticket.
Just the conductor.
Oh, then
It's alright, I find Cactuars very unsettling too.
always.
Huh? The conductor?
Yes, in all my succulentious glory.
Why did
Now
you
I feel
scare
like
me?
it's the Polar Express. Only
But
tell
miss, you were practically begging for a good heart stopper. Ask and you shall receive, I say.
What kind of stupid mess
The
up
limited
logic
frames
is that?
really help.
Stop doing that!
Zip, zip.
Would you cut that out?
Silly rain. You only have a 5% chance to hit a Cactar.
Zippity, zip, zip. 50-odd years of cactuaring. I'd say I know a thing or two about dodging. Come and get me.
Get back here, you prickly bug!
sis?
He's like, and I thought I was the weird one.
Ain't right?
Rain, are you a...
Oh!
Still got it.
Yeah, well, you don't have to give it to me.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
You better keep practicing, little giant girl. Can't touch this cactuar.
One of these days, I'm gonna get you for this.
Do you
Did
remember?
I just start watching No More Heroes?
We're kind of getting off track.
That's for the sure.
that last moment was like something out of No More Heroes. It's like, woof, to be continued.
Do you remember Trick Cereal with the silly rabbit who always kept?
Yes.
Yep.
And I stopped liking it the second it became like the little fruit models. I always liked it when it was just the little balls.
Right. Tickets,
Silly
please.
rabbit tricks are for kids.
Board the train.
Go on then. All aboard.
That voice sounds really familiar too. I wish I knew who it was.
Oh, the cactuar?
Yeah. And by the way, I wasn't kidding. It's like a 5 to 10% chance to hit a... No, I think it's even less than that. I think it's a 1% to hit a cactuar in most games. They're incredibly fast. But if you did get it, then there's always a huge reward from it. What is this thing? Okay, so first things first. Travel. Yes. Go to Ninewood Hills. We need to get some more high potions because we are running low. And I'm tempted to check out the prism case just to see if we can either transfigure some people or not. Raj board 31.
Cactuar conductor is Andy Morris.
Okay, what else has he done? I know I've heard that voice.
Here, I'll look.
Hold on. I think I got it. Let's see, Elder Scrolls. Axiom. I want to say no, he's Kenji from Avatar. Okay. Okay, so what was it that you?
No, he's on Rugrats too.
Zapped. Who do you play?
Reciting student, head cheerleader. Real Monsters.
Okay.
He played.
Okay, so we can't transfigure Zaffer yet.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, he was in that. I saw that.
As told by Ginger.
Oh, jeez, I didn't realize you had so much left. So, Magic Plus. Did you have anything over here? Yeah, you do. Critical Plus. Okay. Well, Choco's gonna take a while. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I don't think I can transfigure anything.
You hear?
I'm almost tempted to bring in something else to level for some of these others, because I don't think that he's going to be able to transfigure anytime soon.
Yeah.
Now, I'll keep the ones that I have. I don't want to be grinding too hard on a live stream. But what time did we get started? Like around 3?
Yeah, close
okay,
to 3.
so we've gone an hour already.
Good evening. What now?
Okay, so we can trade.
Which chat?
So right now we can get I don't think we have Snow's champion medal or Bart's. Actually, no. We have Shulk's champion medal for her summon, but we don't have the champion jewel. We don't have much to work with.
What now?
I almost want to go into one of those intervene
Whose soul will
events
you...
because we get like really good XP out of them. Where art thou, Smoochy Poo? And somebody was telling me you want to do these because they do actually yield pretty good rewards as well as maybe even some rare mirages. So let's do this one. Yep. Okay. Oh. Did we just do these? Okay. Oh, we just had to claim them. The grudge that won't budge. Let's do this one.
But you have such a long road ahead of you, no? Why don't you rest a spell at that nice little inn over there?
Oh, that's quite all right. Thank you. I'm not tired. And I need to cross the ridge by nightfall.
Ugh, you know what?
Strength fading.
See? Now I've really gone and zombified the pooch. Well, no one's gonna blame me for helping young people go green, right?
Hey! Any luck drawing in customers?
Oh, milady, hello! I was just about to take this gentleman here to the Solace.
Huh? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's already got one foot in the grave.
I'll bet you he's just hungry, right? You'd better take him back to the inn, on the double.
Okay. Raphia, get this young man set up with the meal. Undead Princess and I are gonna check out that lead.
Sure. Good luck, and watch each other's backs out there.
I'm just gonna drag this guy back in.
What exactly is this lead we're chasing?
Oh, there's been talk of a really obnoxious mirage haunting these parts. From what I hear, it's just as irritating as you used to be, which means I need to dispose of it. And you're helping.
Well, why don't you tell me how you really feel about me? In here, I thought you cared. Ooh.
Come on, Death Breath.
Hey!
I love that, Death Breath. Come on, Death Breath.
So this is the place then? Swank. The ground here is nice and damp. You couldn't ask for better turf to work up a grudge.
Really? I never thought this region would be prime real estate for mirages like yourself.
Who goes there? Who has come to trespass upon my domain? This land is mine. Be gone at once.
Who is that?
I may not be rich, but I've got lots of courage.
Hardy har. You remembered the rich lich joke. So is this your passive-aggressive way of telling me you want me to give you some money?
Maybe.
Okay, very well.
Metalliskull.
Here's one gil.
One gil. Now I can buy...
Unimprisonable. Okay.
Wait, I can't buy anything with this?
No, you can't. Well, we'll just kill them quick then.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Keep on hitting rain. There we go.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
I think that was Frank Welker, by the way. I'm not 100% on it, but I was very close to Megatron.
Ooh, who put the wrath in these graves, huh? And here I thought I had a nasty grudge.
At least they had the good sense to disappear in the end.
Yeah, sure did.
So why is it you can't find the grace to just fizzle out?
What? Why would you say something like that? You don't like having me around?
I wonder. Maybe you'll pass away properly if I work you a little bit harder.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I was kind of hoping to put my roots down here in the physical plane, if that's cool.
I think we should head back and check on our guest.
Okay. Hey, listen. I'm pretty useful to have around. Did you know I can do tricks?
Yeah? What kind of tricks?
Oh, well, like, funny faces. Hey, look! Check this out!
Don't quit your day job.
Poor undead princess.
Aww.
Aww. Okay, so I think we can do one more.
What now?
Needs...
What
now?
Intervene.
Whose
soul will you touch?
Do I want to touch somebody's soul?
2 spider silk as a reward. Underdog day. Alright.
All right, you scoundrels. Do you all remember what day it is?
It's Underdog Day, Kupo!
Aye, when any pirate can challenge his betters. Only the strongest can captain us. Do any of you have the pom-poms to dispute me?
Ha ha ha! Today is the day you answer to Kemma, Kupo!
Oh, well, aren't you full of fire? So what have you got for me this time?
I've seized the most ancient forbidden spell, Kupo! Captain, your shark bait, Kupo! Kupo, Kupo, Kupo... Kupo!
Hmm? That's it?
Kupo? That's strange, Kupo. Oh, it was Kupo Bo, and not Kupo!
Who's there? Which of you wretched fools summoned me away?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, actually.
It was a summoning spell, Kupo!
Don't you Kupo me, fool. You didn't know what it was?
So you're the one? You dragged me to this place?
Just hear me out for 1 second,
I like
Kupo!
that design for E3.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
How would you wish you had a mirage like that?
Underdog Day, is it? Sounds like my kind of diversion. Very well. I shall be your opponent, human one. This ship of yours, all of you, soon you will bow down before Ifrit is your master!
But that isn't fair, Kupo! If it wasn't for me, you would be...
Only the strongest can lead this pathetic crew. Now, we begin!
Ha! As you wish. Come on, you animal.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Alright. So, we're gonna have a fight against Ifrit.
When did you little half-pints get here?
Well, is it Underdog Day or isn't it?
If you think you're stronger, shouldn't you be ready to prove it?
Once you have felt my true wrath, you'll regret those words!
Something tells me Blizzard is gonna work amazing on it.
Why do they call it Underdog Day anyway? Dark Horse Day would sound 100 times cooler.
3100.
I guess that's a reasonable question. When did you learn a fancy expression like Dark Horse?
Since we're in Grimoire, wouldn't it have to be Dark Chocobo Day?
Oh, that's a great idea. We could blindfold a bunch of chocobos, put boxes on their heads, and then we can have them race.
Maybe he doesn't know what Dark Horse means after all.
No.
Why me?
Pour the rain.
This'll do.
Flourish of Steel.
What was your most favorite
Cartoon Network and Nick shows back in the 60s?
Well,
we weren't alive in the 60s.
We weren't born then.
Are you talking about the 90s? I just want to double check.
We were born in the 1980s.
I will spare your lives, but remember this lesson well.
Is he gone now, Kupo?
Now that's what I call a challenge, Mog. But don't go slinging spells without knowing what they do.
Sink or swim, I say, Kupo. That's why I don't taste the food I cook, Kupo.
Well, you should. The muck from your galley makes me want to jump overboard.
Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, so that's.
You don't want to go claim it?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't claim it. Okay. Let's go claim it really quick, and then then it's back to what we were doing. Oh, there we go.
Hello. What now?
Okay, intervene.
Who's...
Alright, so Underdog Day. 2 bomb cores. How many do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. 6 that have been unlocked.
What now? See you...
Okay.
I'm just sitting here having tea.
Because that's what you do all the time. Okay, so now to Chocolate.
Well, what was your favorite Cartoon Network show?
I was actually waiting for Sophia to clarify.
Well, since...
Well...
Okay, so... Let's do that. So 20 of them. And another 5 ethers. And then there we go.
Oh, in the 90s.
Cartoon Network in the 90s and Cartoon Network back in the show back in the day. You go first. You go first.
You go first.
No, you go first. No, you go first. No, you.
Probably next show would be in...
You here to manage it?
Maybe Rugrats?
In the 90s? Jeez. Next show, probably Doug.
Oh yeah, Doug. I forgot Doug was... Doug was definitely one of my favorites.
And Cartoon Network show, well, technically I didn't have Cartoon Network in the 90s, but I did get a lot of access to Dexter's Laboratory, and I love Dexter's Lab.
I guess the only thing that I remember a lot from Cartoon Network was Teen Titans Go.
Well, but that's not from the 90s.
Well, I didn't have it in the 90s either, so Cartoon Network either.
You never saw like Powerpuff Girls?
Oh
or
no. I mean, I've heard of Powerpuff Girls.
Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory.
No, I didn't watch those.
Hey, hold up.
I know. An anchor.
The Federation must have controlled this place.
What is
Let's
this
be
place?
careful.
I honestly don't know what this place is.
It's a big building.
It's a big building, and it looks Greek or Roman. Tome Town of the Ancients. Okay.
Just a look at all these books.
Oh, dude! I have absolutely zero use for this.
Well, you never were too keen on the printed word.
I doubt anyone's gonna be burning through any paperbacks in this light.
The town is awfully dark. I mean, I know it's the land of naught but night, but it's still too early for the town to be sleeping, right?
Yeah, there should be more people around if you ask me.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? What's the matter? Huh? What?
Cloud.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah. Because of course he has to have the swing.
Come on. Can you keep up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'll take it.
I love Teen Titans, and my favorite Teen Titan is Robin and Sapphire. and Raven. Who's your favorite character?
The only character I tolerated was Raven.
Teen Titans, the original. Yeah, I pretty much liked Raven the most.
Holy
Mirages
crap.
we can handle.
Yeah, no sweat.
What is that? What is that supposed to be? I get the bats I get, but those?
Reputation.
All the right.
I want that!
You want him to think we're even
No,
more
the only one I could tolerate
incompetent?
was
Oh,
Robin.
whatever.
Beast Boy and Cyborg drove me nuts. Robin was too angsty, and Starfire
Did you say
was too
Robin
perky.
you could tolerate, or
Raven.
Okay,
I could
Raven.
tolerate. I liked Raven.
Yeah.
Although, for some weird reason, I was totally on board with the whole little sub-romance they had going on with Raven and Beast Boy. Which never yielded any fruit, by the way.
Yeah, I definitely liked Raven.
Oh, they're vampires.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, let's kill these guys at the very least. Really quick, just because I have a feeling a wereback could lead to a vampire. Inflict blindness to create a prison tunity. Okay. And that also goes to like my favorite episodes of Teen Titans. My favorites were the ones that dealt with Raven's storyline,
Yeah.
where they brought Trigon back and actually had a really good storyline with him going. Okay, so Libra, what do you do to get a fan?
I've got this.
Use dark attacks to create a Prism Tunity. So at that point, pretty much blind. Do I have anything that causes blind?
Aside from your...
My Marlboro probably does, because bad breath. Okay, we're not going to worry about capturing him then in this one. I mean, Fenrir has a chance to inflict darkness, but it's a roll of the dice. Yeah, most of the time, all I see is Fenrir getting his poison ability instead.
That was a good fight.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh. What's this?
Your keepers? Right. The giants from the hills.
Ta-da!
That's us. Point us at mirages and watch the magic.
If that's the case, then come with me.
Oh, and could you defeat Sephiroth? He's a mirage. No,
Nope, that's your fight.
I know, I'm just kidding.
So, who are they?
Celis? Well, here's another FF6 character.
Celeste. These kids are the giants from the hills.
You don't mean from the prophecy?
You think you could fill us in on what's been going on here?
Sure. Where to begin?
Blowing my mind. Edgar and
So
Celeste?
that anchor appeared out of nowhere, then the mirages?
Yeah. The League of S sent me here. I was supposed to just be investigating the anchor.
But by the time he arrived, the vampires were already running amok. I'm told that it was utter chaos.
You didn't see it?
I'm a hired sword, and my job in Tometown is to guard this place, the Library of the Ancients.
Oh, that's
so
what it
rarely
is.
do I find myself stepping outside. And it's always quiet here. Nothing seemed amiss.
So another
At
Final
least not
Fantasy
until the
V
town had
reference.
already been overtaken.
Hey, Celeste. Where's...
Oh, he was over there How strange. Sid? Are you here?
We finally get to meet the Sid of this game?
Sid?
Sid!
If you don't answer me, I am going to burn all of these books.
Wait, wait!
What?
Huh?
Those ghastly threats are so unbecoming.
Ah, a talking weird thing!
Then what if it's a mirage?
I often wonder the same thing.
How incredibly rude. I'm just as human as you, just because I sometimes have a habit of...
Well, every Sid is unique.
Yes, he does have a habit of going haywire. And it's my job to calm him down.
What? Calm him down? If anything, he looks more broken down than...
I'm back!
Yes, well, it's far harder to break than you'd think. Trust me.
I'll thank you not to refer to
Yes,
me as
my
an...
lord. May we continue with our conversation now?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Where were we?
Okay.
Oh, you're like a book freak. What did you do? Make a body that doesn't sleep just so you could keep reading forever?
Oh, no, please. You have it very wrong. I prefer the term bibliophile, thank you very much.
That's the part that's wrong?
As I understand it, someone just happened to leave that body he's in lying around, and somehow his soul got embedded in it.
His soul's in bed?
Wow. I guess in a way, you are human deep down.
Maybe his soul needs to
I told you I'm human in every conceivable way.
No, you really, really aren't.
And what about you,
Lon,
then?
shut
You say
up.
you're the giants from the hills? Now that right there is the real stretch. I mean, what a hoot!
What a what? Oh, Tama's not an owl. I mean, it is an easy mistake, but wouldn't you assume she's a skunk or something first?
You! How dare you call me the stinky again? That is the last straw! I am the fragrant! Roses line up just to get the one whiff of me! What really the stinks is your whole stupid existence!
You don't have to be ashamed of people thinking you're skunky. Skunks are cool, okay?
Time out. Wildlife coolness aside, could you not derail every conversation just because you don't know how to vocabulary?
But Rain, vocabulary's not a verb.
If I say so, I'll vocab any way I want to. So can it before I vocab you in the Larry.
I see now you're comedians. Bravo!
Enough. We have more important things to discuss.
For once, I'm with Cloud.
Okay, let's get right down to it. Those people back there with the fangs, what is the deal with them?
Wow, right down to business.
Vampires. They used to be people like us. Until a vampire bite turned them.
Huh?
Now wait. Don't tell me that people can turn into mirages.
And they can't go back to the way they were?
Oh, well, while we're going back, when I was younger and even handsomer, oh yes, I remember clearly now. According to several books I have read, those who have become vampires can be cured, provided the vampire that sucked their blood is vanquished before it's too late.
So then, all we have to do is move fast and take out the vampires that did the biting?
That's the basic idea. But of course, those vampires used to be just as human as their victims. So if we're not careful about it, wouldn't we end up sacrificing as many lives as we managed to save in the end? Although,
I don't know.
We could always pick off the illiterate vampires first. You're not really living anyway if you've never known the comfort of a good book.
No, I don't think that makes you eligible for slaying. But, point taken, we can't save everyone.
Then, dude, what are we supposed to do?
What if we defeated the first vampire? The one who started the whole thing?
The first?
That's it. If you trace the epidemic back, there has to be a first.
Yes. Let's call that one the Prime. If we defeat the Prime, then the rest.
Hey, yeah! It should cause a ripple effect and fix everyone. We would be vanquishing the Bitey's Biter's Biter.
What do you think? Will it work, Sid?
Well, it hasn't been particularly long since the commotion started, so yes, I believe that it could.
Excellent. What a plan. Did you follow that, Tama?
Of course I did.
Yeah, me too. I was just checking.
All right. So, where can we find the Prime?
Let's see. Cloud, when you fight the vampires off, have you noticed any patterns to where they seem to go?
I never gave it much thought, but now that you mention it, they always seem to retreat to the north.
Ah, well, that points to one place.
That's right. The graveyard with all the abandoned Mirage trains. That's their lair.
Then let's not waste any more time. We should go.
Wait, Cloud. Who's going to help the townspeople? I have to stay here.
You wouldn't want me to go bazeek and make a big old mess.
Which is exactly the reason why I have to stay here.
So, he's a big pain in the royal the butt and certifiably useless.
Yeah.
Okay, putting aside how completely not funny that is, we can go to the graveyard for you, right?
Huh? Yeah. Vampire schmampire. You just go ahead and point us at any old mirage.
And we'll do the rest.
All right then. I guess.
Let's see what the Fabled Giants can do.
Interesting. They're both mercenaries.
I'll take you to the graveyard. Just say the word. I'll be around.
Who are not your favorite villains in Teen Titans, the original? There was Slade, the villain there.
I liked Slade better than Robin. Especially the arc that he got during the whole Trigon thing.
Did you have a least favorite villain?
The little genius kid really annoyed the crap out of me. Because they always made him like this villain to Cyborg, and he really isn't. He was just kind of dumb.
I don't remember too many of
I think his name
villains.
is Gizmo.
That does ring a bell, and yeah, he wasn't really my favorite.
In case
either.
it wasn't obvious, the town is still a big
My
mess.
favorite Teen Titan
I
was
wish I could
when
help you guys
Cyborg
fight,
went to
but they
school
need my
in
help.
the Hive.
Are you sure you'll be able to face the
But
Prime on your own?
who is not yet?
I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I
Who is
think you've
not
seen
your
by now
favorite
we can
villain?
handle ourselves. We got it covered.
I also didn't like Jinx.
You just worry
Oh
about
yeah,
the town.
those are
Will
like.
do. If
we're
things settle down,
something else.
I'll come find you later.
Basically, the three. They
So-
drove me crazy.
Next stop, the train graveyard. You ready?
I don't know. It's been a while since I watched the
And
original
Control
Teen Titans.
Freak. I didn't like Control Freak either. I like the episode where like they do all the TV references with Control Freak, but most of the time I didn't want to.
Oh, do you remember Tara?
Yes.
She was something else.
Really glad that they didn't verbatim recreate the Judas. Crap, what was it called? The Judas Contract.
I'll take you to the graveyard.
Because that would have been
Just say
really
the word.
creepy for a kid's show.
I'll be around.
I can't. She did make it into like the original Teen Titans, didn't she?
Yep.
Yeah.
And betrayed them.
True. That's just what's really sad. Beast Boy.
No,
life.
it really
Take you to
wasn't,
the
because
graveyard.
Tara was a
Just
horrible
say the
person.
word.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be around.
Oh, I guess I have no choice but to go to the train graveyard. Even though you said I had a choice, I really don't have a choice. Thanks, dude.
So, next stop, the train graveyard.
I don't know. Minor
ready?
villains I don't tend to ever like in superhero shows, not unless there's like a lot of backstory that you're giving to it. In Teen Titans sense, I was willing to endure them, but like when those three would show up, like Sasquatch, Jinx, and Gizmo, when they would show up, I hated them. When Control Freak showed up after a while, I got
Here we
bored
are.
of him.
Welcome to Vampire Land.
Vampire Land.
They don't live here alone. There are other things too. Be careful.
If I was to say there was one like
Just
off
look at all these choo-choos.
off main villain
I'm
that I did
definitely
like
getting that
from
graveyard
Teen
vibe.
Titans, it would be Adonis. I liked Adonis, and I liked that whole episode where Beast Boy gets this whole new form based on kind of like a werewolf.
Yeah.
Also, I like it for a couple of reasons. One, it was a new form that we could get used to, and that we already knew was powerful. And then two, because of the interaction that Raven and Beast Boy get near the end. Because again, it was a weird deal. I hate Beast Boy. I hate him. I even hate him in Teen Titans Go. He drives me crazy. But for some reason, the little subtle romance going on between her and Raven was cute to me. And so I can't explain it. I can't handle him unless he's having some really good emotional interaction with Raven. If that makes sense to anybody. Okay, so we are going to the train graveyard out of the Library of the Ancients. Now, we are actually coming up on the last hour. I think for the last hour, I'm going to grind a little bit. So, if people don't mind that. I also do like the episode where Cyborg infiltrates the Hive. But I like it because they introduce Brother Blood. And Brother Blood is an interesting villain. In fact, he was one of the few things I really liked from the seasons that I have seen of the Arrow series. I really like Brother Blood and how he was interpreted in that too. But yeah, if you're asking me for like a favorite episode, pretty much anything involving the Trigon storyline. I love all of that. In fact, I can go back and watch those in like order. I think it's a bit much when they do the whole, and I get it. They had to show like Raven's tattoos and everything like that. But the first episode where they have like her clothes being blown off, part of me was like sitting there going, "Oh, dude, are we actually gonna get her like?" No, this is a kid show. They wouldn't have her. And then she went full bikini, and I'm like, they might. They actually might. And I'm so glad after that, just the tattoos shone, like they glowed, because I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to see a costume change. She's very faithful to the Raven that I knew from the comics. So, at least the Raven I knew from the comics, if she was going to be done in a teenager form. I can't say that because in the Titans comics, she was an adult.
Yeah.
So, this was like the best that you were going to get out of it. Okay, really quick. Marlboro. Esena Mira Jewel. I really like that. And then Critical Guard. Lessen the damage taken from critical attacks. That's very helpful, actually. Okay, if we get vampires here, I'm going to swap out for Marlboro. But I think right now I'm going to have to swap out just a little bit. Because the stack setup is not favoring of electric stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put Zephyr out. And then we're also going to put up Quachaco because he's still very helpful. So basically what I had before. I don't think this is as powerful, but at the very least we can... Oh! Okay, I have to set it up again. Yes, I want to do that. Okay, so now I have to swap it. There we go. So now I have this set up. I think now I should be able to zap this thing to life. No. No, I am not. So this is based on the train graveyard from FF7, actually, I think.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's one of the... It's part of the opening Midgar segment. Uh-oh, we've been ambushed. Okay, what do these guys take?
Wasn't like one of those the ones that we couldn't capture before?
Yes, we needed darkness, I think.
Well, I thought you said it wasn't capturable because they were with those soldiers.
Well, now it is. Inflict confusion. Okay, we definitely need... So it's an imp, so I want to get it. An imp is another staple feature of Final Fantasy. I definitely want to get this one, so I might swap out.
That was a good fight.
That wasn't so bad.
For Red Dragon. Even though, like, he's most of the power behind Rain right now. Okay, so Rain. We're going to change yours out for Marlboro. Just so that we can get some new mirages. Now, if I could just figure out why I can't use this. I mean, I have a zap, don't I? That's what I need for this, right? Thundara. Regen. Thundara Mirajol.
And Starfire was always in love with Robin. She had to go to her own planet and she had to marry a blog, and her sister Starfire, her sister was Black Sapphire. Yeah, I remember that.
Blackfire, yeah. Well, it's from the comics, I believe. Crap. So Zephyr doesn't have Zap. That's why I can't use the console.
Oh, dang it.
So I'd have to transfigure him back. Which I don't want to.
Well, it's only just to
I have something else that does have Zap. Probably the Searcher does. So maybe I'll swap out the Searcher just so I can get through this section. Okay. So, come to the prism case.
You here to...
And let's see. What should I take out? Let's take out the Corrigan for now. Where's the Searcher? 1927. So this is probably the highest one that we got. Okay. Bring him out.
Let's check his things before we...
Yeah, I intend on it. So it's the Mirage board for the Searcher. Because I don't have to have him out in battle. He just gives me Zap. Yeah.
Cool.
There we go. Really quick. Is there anybody else I can transfigure now? Okay. Nope. 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 Okay. Really quick. Can I not do anything with the Magitech armor? If I can't do anything, then... Death Machine 29 or higher, so I can make him into one. Now. There we go. So, he can now become a Death Machine.
That's me.
And then the next one is 44. Okay. Oh, cool. You don't actually have to transfigure them to continue to level them. That's cool. So, Body Slam. HP++. Strength++. Magic++. This guy's a monster.
Nice.
This guy's a freaking monster. Kind of tempted to swap him out for Fenrir. After I transfigure him, of course.
You hear?
Holy crap. Okay, so transfigure him into a Death Machine. And I want to compare the stats. So, Lon, let's see. What would happen if I added the Death Machine? It actually would go down.
Mm.
I mean, the defense would go up. So we'd probably have to level him up a little bit, because Fenrir's a little bit further up. If I gave him the Red Dragon, it'd go up. That's it.
Yeah, but you're only going to use them to get through that area. That one.
No. This was the Magitech armor that I transfigured. Oh, that's a crying shame because he might be actually a powerhouse if I can make him work. Starfire was always in love with Robin. Oh yeah, you already mentioned that one. Was not your favorite villain in Dexter's Laboratory. What was our favorite villain in Dexter's Lab and Courage the Cowardly Dog? Confession, I didn't like Courage. I'm not a big fan of Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think it has a couple of good episodes, but not a big fan.
I haven't watched.
As far as Dexter's Lab, Mandark. I don't have to think about it.
I've only heard about Dexter's Laboratory, but I never watched it.
Hilarious. It made fun of so many things. It made fun of the Justice League. It made fun of Power Rangers. So many things. And in fact, one of the things I love is like it was a little mini movie where Dexter travels through time only to have Mandark learn how to do it, and so he takes over the world. So Dexter has to team up with his past selves to defeat Mandark. It was great. I wish I had that. Hey, Searcher, turn it on.
Whoa, that's what I call a lift.
Nothing can surprise us now, huh?
Nope, guess not.
And it falls on top.
Is that a ghost?
Is that a ghost?
Gotcha.
Want me to turn this into a
lawn graveyard? I think you want to. Okay, so first things first that we're gonna do. Okay. Bad breath.
On the other one.
No, on the one that... Because I don't think it does damage. Oh, dang it! It missed.
Dang.
It missed with the one we needed.
Try it again and see what happens.
I have to earn back some AP.
Oh.
Here's hoping I can do that.
Well, if not, maybe we'll run into another one and try again.
Okay, now I have enough. Okay, so bad breath. Let's do it again. Nope. Didn't do confusion.
Oh, brother.
We did it!
Oh, and it died.
Oh, yeah.
Due to poison damage. Yeah, actually a lot of people get mad at me about this. I could never get into Courage the Cowardly Dog. I get why people could. I just didn't like it. Okay. Oh, cool. Alright, nothing over here, I don't think.
Hey, know what they call
Didn't Avatar The Last Airbender go on, like, Nickelodeon as well?
Right.
Yes, and it was a 2000 series. If you asked me to pick like a 2000s big series, it would be Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Definitely.
Just because, well, actually no, it'd be a tie between that and Danny Phantom because both of them had really good storytelling.
Yeah.
That was happening in it.
I know there are some really good series I watched, but I cannot remember which ones were on which
I'm more
channels.
impressed he knows the word locomotive.
Bring up the show and I can tell you.
I mean, there was one show I loved watching.
A choo-choo train. Because it's got fangs.
Gargoyles,
Fangs that
but I know
shoot.
that wasn't Nickelodeon.
Gargoyles was Disney.
I think I need
yeah.
a pillow to cry in.
I still have never completed Gargoyles.
There's just no hope for us any the more.
I know that it had some really good stories.
Yeah.
But I've never finished it. It's one of those things that I really want to watch in Disney Plus at some point.
I know, me too. I want to rewatch it.
Okay, I'm gonna kill one of these guys. On the button, bad breath. That's confusion. Wait, what?
Maybe
Isn't that supposed to give him a opportunity?
I thought it was blindness.
He's blind too.
Maybe. Is he not low enough? Is that why?
No, like we met the requirements, I think. Confusion to create a opportunity. He's confused.
Huh? Maybe will it? Okay. Well, he's
Yeah, I can't
damn.
imprison him.
That's stupid. Maybe it has to be a. Maybe he can only be confused and not blind at the same time.
Oh yeah!
I don't think it would matter. Like I'm basically putting every status ailment I can on him.
There's just
so
no
it
hope
should just
for
say,
us
okay, well
anymore.
you hit the one that you needed. Because I don't have anything that would specifically just confuse him. Okay, high ether. Those are helpful. Yeah, I don't think I have an ability that would straight up just give confusion. I don't think on any of my current mirages. You know what? What's the requirements for these?
What were those things we were trying?
They're called imps. Okay. Oh, not here. Libra. What does this require? Bestow region. Damn it, I don't even have that. I will in a little bit. But...
That wasn't so bad.
Okay, so go down this way, I believe. There we go. What's down this way? Chest. Okay. I'm glad I went this way. 2 Phoenix Pinions. Okay, what was the requirement for the werebats? Blindness. Okay, so we'll do that. Leech. Do an ice bat. Let's see what that requires. Blindness. Okay. It'd be cool to get an ice vampire if that's what it makes. Okay, bad breath. Okay. Bad breath on the werebat. Yep, got it. Alright, I don't dare hurt it. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
Yay!
Got a werebat. So now we can make a vampire.
How about Samurai Jack on Cartoon Network?
Love Samurai Jack. Still haven't finished it. Still haven't watched the last season.
Codename Kids Next Door.
My little brother was totally into it. I wasn't.
My gym partner is a monkey.
Nope, couldn't get into that one.
Cow and Chicken Ed and Ed and Eddie.
Nope, absolutely couldn't get into Ed.
Yeah, some of those I was like, yeah, no.
I'd get looks from my friends going, "What is wrong with you?" Because I couldn't get into Ed, and Eddie. I'm not saying that they didn't have good jokes from time to time, but like as a series, I'm not a fan.
I would say probably one of the most annoying.
Dang it! Got everything except for blindness.
I would say probably the one Cartoon Network show that right now that I don't know if I could stand is the Amazing World of Gumball or something.
I can't stand most of what's on Cartoon Network right now. Nope, still can't get blind. Let's see if I can get away with it. Come on. Hit. Yes! Let's see if I can do it. Bad breath! Ah. Yes!
Yes!
Imprison him before he dies. 1, 2, 3. No! No! He is gonna die!
Try it again.
2, 3. Yes! Got the ice bat. Holy crap. Alright.
That was close.
Yeah, I to this day have never seen the final season of Samurai Jack, and I want to. It's one of those other things in my freaking backlog I would love to be able to go and watch. So let's see. What do we have with abilities? Maybe. Use the default. Looks good. And leave it with... Oh, no. Don't take it with me. Don't take it with me. Just leave it with Sarah.
Another Nickelodeon show I liked was Cat Dog.
So this one has 3 evolutions, and one of them's a vampire. Okay, so what do we get? Bloodfang from a vampire. And whatever the 3rd evolution is, it can make zombies. Oh, and it has a passive effect where mirages can't run away.
Ooh.
So that'd be helpful for a lot of the ones that like to run on us.
Like those cactar.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha. No.
I just want a cactar.
I know.
See if it makes a jumbo cactar. Okay. First things first. I'm just adding more onto my grinding, aren't I? That's what I'm doing at this point.
Oh, and I loved Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers was good. Was good. Especially when Ren and Stimpy went off the air. Angry Beavers was a nice, good way to be able to fill that. Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh yes.
Was also good.
Mm-hmm. Some of those were good.
What did you find, Tama? Oh, Remedy. That's
Thank you.
I like that. In fact, one of the few Cartoon Network shows that came out later that I could deal with was Camp Lazlo, and it was simply because it was the guy who made Rocko's Modern Life that wrote it.
Oh, did you see Rocket Power?
I did. I wasn't big on it. Mainly because I'm not into extreme sports, and the only characters that I found were interesting were the Rocket's dad and his buddy.
Oh, yeah.
And they weren't in the show enough.
True.
Whoa!
That just startled me.
Okay. I'll take that. So we are officially into 5 o'clock. The next save point that we're going to get is going to be it, and then I'm going to start grinding. Bringing some people up and seeing if I can get some other unique evolutions. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get the ice bats out of the way.
We're going to try again for the other one and see if
Yes, for the end.
Oh!
No, they're confused. Okay, well, at least we got that taken care of. poison nails. Okay, we got it. Dark.
Bad breath!
Can't do it yet.
Oh.
But what I will do is start healing up.
Yawn.
No, that's not gonna do it. I'm just double checking to see if maybe I have an ability that I could use to my advantage. Specifically to do dark.
I wish we can get rid of that
Whispers
poison.
do... Okay. Bad breath. Dang it.
Try weakening it just for the heck of it.
Confusion. No, yeah, it has confusion on it. And dead.
That wasn't so bad.
Just poison damage killed it. Dang it, man. Really like to be able to get that frickin' imp, because I'll bet it's a good magic mirage. Knock that trash over. And then zap. Oh, there you go. Wait, is there something on this side too? There is. Let's see where this goes. I'm having Jedi Fallen Order flashbacks right now. That first section. Who's that? Lord Skull.
My suggestion, use a confuse seed. Available from the shop.
Do I have one?
On a monster you like and use that. It is much more accurate than the item and does no damage.
Do I have confusing? Nope, don't have one.
Maybe you need to go buy one.
Probably. Now I want to get this Lord Skull and see what it is. It'd be cool if I got Death as a mirage.
Good job.
Okay. Alright, so first things first. Yeah, we might have to do that for the imp, because I want to get it. Imps usually are very powerful magic monsters, so at that point I wonder if it's got like a lot of really good magic on it.
Who is not your favorite character in Danny Phantom?
Is a really
In Danny Phantom, I haven't seen all the seasons.
What's the room? This?
But Tucker
is a
drove me
rail yard,
nuts.
not a you-know-what yard, okay?
I don't...
Because usually he was like the Cosmo of the series. He was usually the reason they were in trouble.
I haven't watched too much Danny Phantom enough to remember all the characters. So.
I remember shipping Danny and what's her name, the goth chick.
Oh, the girl that hangs out with. Yeah, I remember her.
I just don't remember her name. Because they did enough to kind of hint at a romance between the two of them.
Yeah, yes, the ma'am.
I will also say I didn't like Danny's older sister. Denny Fenton? I think that was her name, Denny Fenton. 2 Phoenix Pinions.
Woohoo!
That's all we can get here. Okay. Well. Oh, wait, never mind. There's a water dash. I just didn't see it. Okay. Don't care because I want a Libra to see what it would take to get a Nord spell. Oblivion. If I don't even think Bad Breath covers this Oblivion one. Maybe it's death they're talking about?
That was a good
fight. Look that one.
Yeah. Cool, Zafir got a level. I really want to get him up to Ramu, because then at that point I think he's going to be huge help. Fenrir, Chaco, Red Dragon, Flan, Zafir. There we go. Do we have enough to do anything? Yeah, he's the way that we're going to get Regen. Okay, so Agility Plus. Actually, really quick, do I have any that can level up? 31, 30... Searcher can. Tama can't. I don't know. Oh, wait. My bad. Over here. Over here. Come on. We gotta be hitting a save point pretty soon.
Yeah, let's see. If you have a floating eye, and I believe Mandragora, in the same stack, you get an ability called Hex, which can inflict oblivion, death, and something else.
Okay. What's the something else?
Huh?
What's the something else?
I don't know.
Okay.
This person just said that.
You did it!
We'll keep that in mind. I just want to upgrade. Come on, give me a save point. Give me a save point. I'll be your best friend.
How about Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
Didn't like it.
I don't remember that show.
That was another one where my little brother liked it, but I didn't. And I remember his favorite character was Blue. The little blob.
Oh.
If a cartoon is kooky, it doesn't really do it for me. In case you guys can't tell the pattern. I tend to like more serious cartoons now because, here's the thing. I had my kooky cartoons when I was a kid. And so, to me, nothing will ever beat Yogi Bear. Nothing will ever beat Huckleberry Hound.
Gummy bears, I'm sure.
Gummy bears, DuckTales. Nothing will beat those. And at this point, I'm more interested in a serious story than I am about Roadrunner shtick. If I want to laugh, I usually just go watch a comedian, kind of thing.
Yes, Drak is boring.
I'm not trying to be boring.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just pointing it out. Okay, really quick. Can we move it back?
I'm sure you can.
No, won't let me.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess I gotta go this way. I guess I gotta go this way, guys. Sorry. Well, can't do anything to these guys except kill them. Even to this day, this battle theme music just makes me so mad. This bores me. Makes me wish that there's a Laguna Mirror Champion Jewel just so that I can get my own machine gun. Oh, and
has there been any shows that you had to record whenever they came on?
Yes, many.
Many?
You'll have to be specific.
I don't know. Because I remember back in the day when we didn't have much streaming at all, so we had to record everything. We had to
use VHS tapes.
VHS tapes and, you know.
Yes, and record them. Otherwise, you miss out. For me, a big one was Yu Yu Hakusho during the tail end when I first watched it. Because Cartoon Network moved Yu Yu Hakusho to 4 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez. It's not even a countdown anymore. It's just death. Okay, well. Yeah. Bring everybody up.
For me, it was either between Pokemon, Power Rangers.
Well, I wasn't done yet. I also recorded Gundam Seed that way. Because again, eventually, this was the weird deal. Gundam Seed was very popular to me as well as Yu Yu Hakusho, and they both got moved to the 4 a.m. block. So I get Yu Yu Hakusho first, and then I get Gundam Seed. Never understood why, but that's how I finished both those series. Sailor Moon, when I was watching that, I recorded it. And I would get weird looks from my mom over Sailor Moon. Don't ask me why. I couldn't tell you. Alright, I can go over here now, I guess. Oh, cool. That works. Where-wheel. Dark Resistance Plus Seed.
I think maybe I also recorded Sonic. I can't remember.
Sad AM, I did that too. Because I always had Junior Jazz games right when that was showing.
Actually, I didn't record the Sonic Sad AM. I usually always woke up at like 6 in the morning to watch it.
Nope, because I had to go to Junior Jazz games around 6 a.m. So, because we'd always get like the early games that started at like 7 a.m.
That wasn't so bad.
I don't know why. Junior Jazz was weird. And so then I would miss Sad AM, so I'd have to record it. And actually, it took me years before I even saw that there was a second season of Sad AM. Because around that time, they only showed season 1. And season 2 didn't show for me until USA had it.
Gimme, gimme!
Gimme, gimme!
Okay, you want a where-wheel? Sure. Oh, I guess I'm not going to give it to you.
Gimme, gimme!
Okay, where-wheel. Yay! Now he likes me.
Gimme, gimme!
Gimme, gimme! Or let you concentrate on this Final Fantasy game. You're not hurting it. Like, I'm just going through it. This is kind of second nature to me. It's just, unfortunately for me, like a lot of those cartoons, they just didn't resonate. So it's difficult for me to say that I had any passion for them because I didn't. Because that's kind of where one of my big philosophies of like, I will watch it as long as it's got a good story. That's kind of where that got shaped. Was around the time that those started coming out. And so I wasn't interested in silly cartoons because everything to me at that point looked like a SpongeBob ripoff. I would even dare say a lot of the current stuff still to me looks like a SpongeBob ripoff.
That ought to do it.
Or in Cartoon Network's case, an Adventure Time ripoff. Even to some extent, I think Steven Universe is kind of an Adventure Time ripoff. Am I willing to say that Steven Universe kind of pushes the bar a little bit? Sure. But I also see a lot of the kookiness that Adventure Time has. We just keep on going higher and higher. I'm a little worried. We're gonna fall eventually. Ooh. This is a very big train graveyard, I'm just saying.
Okay, here we go.
And here's the thing, I don't criticize anybody if they like them. I really don't. If you like them, great. Then they work for you. Like, what right do I have to criticize you because you like it? I have none. Because I've also been that geek where, you know, I was into the niche thing and nobody else was.
Yeah, because it's like, there's no point of arguing people saying that whatever they like is bad. And
no.
You know.
All you do is cause arguments. So at that point, like, my viewpoint is, why do I want to cause arguments when I really just want to move a bridge? I think I'm annoying, so
That wasn't so bad.
Are you starting to agree with Alex's philosophy of, like, me and the channel I Hate Everything should get together and go bowling? It's not that. I know what I want. In this point in my life, I want stuff that is inspirational to me or it moves me in some kind of way. I don't necessarily need cheap laughs because a lot of the stuff that I watch has enough humor for me that it works.
That bat must have really like high altitudes.
Who? Me?
The Prime, dummy. She said bat, not batty.
Okay, no chests here. Aha! There is an ice vampire.
Nice.
I was just joking. But there is one. So now I know it exists. And now I want it. Because that's gonna remind me of Ice Devimon.
Ice Devimon!
People remember that from Digimon?
Oh, yes, I did.
Good job.
How could I not?
Here's an idea. Would you like to know some shows that I liked in the 90s? Would that help you, Sophia?
Looks like we've climbed up even higher.
Because even Andrea can kind of attest. I'm kind of a hard person to please.
Yep, he is.
She hasn't had a problem with it, but...
Either that, or we've sunk
I would
to
say,
a new
you
low.
know, if he doesn't always knock all of the stuff I like to watch, I won't knock all the stuff that he likes to watch.
And I don't knock everything. Alex, I do it, but just for the fun of it.
When I look at one of those vampires, it kind of reminds me of that vampire from Power Rangers Mystic Force.
You mean the one woman?
The one, like one of the girls that tries to be friends with the Power Rangers, and her mom is actually one of the enemies. That is like a vampire.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know who you were talking about, but I know the mom.
The mom who is actually a vampire.
Yes.
It's like what it kind of looks like. Only more blue colored.
Come on. Abyss. Ow, that hurt. Okay.
That wasn't so bad.
So, one show that just to give you kind of an example. You want a kooky show that I liked back in the 90s? I can't explain it. It always worked for me. Mighty Ducks. I don't know why it worked. I cannot explain that to you, but I always found that funny. Just the premise of the Mighty Ducks series. And a lot of the characters, in my opinion, were pretty funny. Is that it? Okay, so can I zap it again? There we go. Okay, we'll go this way. I love Beast Wars and I love Beast Machines in the 90s. I know a lot of people didn't like Beast Machines. I was one of them, but when I watched it later, I gained an appreciation for Beast Machines. Digimon, Pokemon, I was into those. I was mainly into Pokemon because everybody around me was into Pokemon, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll join along. And I ended up enjoying it, but I've never been like the hardcore, I have to catch them all person. I go and get the ones I like, and that's it.
I also was into Beyblade.
I didn't get to watch Blade. By the time I got access to Beyblade, they were in their second series.
I guess we're doing this.
So I can't remember what it was called. The one where the original characters were still there, but they were a little older. You know what I mean?
Well, they were there, but didn't they also change their animation a bit?
Yeah, so they even though they were older, they looked younger.
Yeah.
For a weird reason.
I remember that season 2. It's been a while.
That season was good. Whatever episodes I could watch in it. Because around the time that I got access to that is when I started working. And so I would always have shifts, or I'd have to watch my little brother or something like that. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Part of me really wants to know. Chrome Giant.
Well, why don't you...
Let's thin the herd, so to speak. And then Libra on the Chrome Giant. Oh, I already have the makings for it. So evade the Mirage's attack is what does it. But I can technically make it from that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I evaded it, so I can catch this guy if I want. And I killed him. Because he's probably worth the XP. There we go. Now nothing's gonna hit.
Oh, you better heal.
There we go. Oh, knocked him off.
That was a good fight.
Another series I gained appreciation for, but later, was Big Guy and Rusty their Boy Robot. And again, I believe it's the same guy who wrote for the Godzilla animated series. So I'd love to see how the writing was in Godzilla. Because it's based on the 98 Godzilla. Oh, good. Save point. Cool. Let's use this. Okay, so first things first. Let's hit the Mirage board. And see if there's anything that we can do for the ones that we have. Huachaco. Ice Storm, can't get it. Okay. Marlboro. It's quite a bit. Blank space, get that. 17 or higher, and I can get a Marlboro Menace. Might as well just do that. Okay. Fenrir, what can we do with you? Howling Moon. Yes, let's get this just to say we have it. Okay. Then, let's see, Searcher, we can't do anything with you. Chocobo. Critical AP hike. Oh, restores AP upon landing a critical hit.
Yes,
that's
please.
helpful. If I can get that on other Mirages, please. Zapper can't do anything with you. Cockatrice. Are we close to making you Valifor yet? Agility plus. 13 or higher. Yeah, baby! I can make him Valifor! Sleep bonus. Stats have increased. There you go. Do that. And then let's just do this one. The Cockadrill. And now I can't do it until I get back to Seraphine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can do you now. And let's just get into your Sonic Wings. Inflict magical wind damage and slow. Let's see, Strength plus, Agility plus plus, Evasion plus, Enhanced Wind, HP plus. And it can evolve further. Huh, okay. Energy Ray. Aurora Mirajewel. Whirlwind. Okay, so this thing is like based in wind damage. Strategic AP hike. Restores AP upon exploiting an enemy's elemental weakness. Okay. Alright, I like this. It's based in wind damage. Alright, so we have that. Flan. Do we have enough to make a Princess Flan yet? Let's see. Arrow. Joyride. Yeah, Bile. We'll do that for water damage. And then you're done. Behemoth. Can we do anything with you yet? Okay, 40 or higher. Can't do that. 35 or higher. And we can do the baby Behemoth. No! Okay. And Red Dragon.
How do you know how much you have to spend?
SP.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm being picky about it. Oh, can I do this?
No.
No, I can't do it yet. I don't know why.
Well, how much is it?
It's just one. So I have enough SP, but it won't unlock. Maybe it's plot crucial?
Weird.
That's kind of what I'm wondering about with Tama. I can't go further with Tama either. I know what Tama transfigures into, but I can't
It's
use
locked.
it.
Obtained by...
Obtained, we don't know how.
Oh.
So,
yeah.
That's why I'm guessing, like, plot crucial?
Yeah, but I can't see why the dragon has to be...
Me neither, but apparently. Magic plus retaliatory missile allows one to counter up to 2 attacks with missiles. That's good. I like that. Full output. And we have Magitek Armor, and he could still evolve further too. Battery powered reduces all AP costs by 1. AP fully recharges for each battle, but less recovers each turn. Okay. So kind of a double-edged sword. Let's do retaliatory missile. That's actually a lot to be able to do. Let's see. How much time do we actually have for grinding?
It's about 5:34.
5:35. So we have 25 minutes to grind. I almost want to go back to Ninewood Hills and just see if I can transfigure anybody. But I don't think I have anything that does that. Let's see, what do I have? Save. Oh, wait, I can. That's right. Access Prism Case. I can transfigure here. So let's transfigure our buddy Cockatrice into Valifor. So this is the Cockadrill. Valifor. Let's do that. And it's pretty balanced right now, but I'm guaranteeing that once we get it up in the higher levels, we'll be able to do some awesome stuff with it. I could technically make this into a Marlboro Menace, and it would be weaker. Okay. Whack-knack, no. Huh, okay. What is the Red Dragon's attack? 136, so it's gonna be a while before Valifor's worth it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Since I don't really need Searcher right now, I'm gonna put him back. We're gonna put the... We're gonna put the Behemoth back because we can't really do anything with him. And Valifor will also put away. And the Flan. So that way we have 4 viable Mirages that we're working on. 17, 23, 16, 20, 18, 19, 12, 1 for a Kuza kit. So let's take you out and get you some stuff. Let's see, 10, 9, 19, 11, 17, 1 for the Ice Bats. And I think the Werebat was the next one. It was also level 1. $17.32. Really ought to start releasing some things. Mimic Jackpot is 1. Let's do him as well. There you go. So let's have some fun leveling. Because you're supposed to have fun with it, right? You're supposed to like your leveling. Cool. Mega Elixir. We'll keep that. This is the time that so many gamers don't like, and that I don't have a problem with. As long as I can grind, I don't really care.
Yeah, but could we not get back to see if we can go buy that confuse seed or whatever?
Not yet. We need a gate to be able to go back to Manwood Hills. So I'll come back later and get the imp. Ow, punch. I also forgot to change my Mirages so that I could just be nothing but a raw assault. Just be a wrecking ball to everything. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Jesus, I'm surprised you didn't fall off.
Me too. Okay, so 11, 11, and 11. I have a lot of SP now. Okay, so first things first. Stack setup. We're going to swap out Marlboro for our buddy Red Dragon. So now she's back up to absurd levels of attack. And I'm just curious, compared to Fenrir, Death Machine is still a downgrade. Still a freaking downgrade. Fenrir is just apparently that awesome. Alright. Okay, so Mirage boards. Let's see here. So Werebat was one of them. He has 15. Ultrasonics. Magic Plus. Unstacked Evasion Plus, or Evade Encounter. Let's do Evade Encounter. Leech. and then a blank space. So there you go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so Ice Bat. Okay, Ultrasonics. Drain. Magic Plus. While blind, raises evasion chance and critical chance. Ooh, I like that. And that's all I can do.
My dad was asking if we were gonna, if I was coming over about with the girls or something.
We'll figure it out in a second. Horn. HP plus. Magic plus. Thunder. Let's do that. Yeah, strength plus. Let's do that. So, who's a kit? Mimic Jackpot. No escape. Completely prevents enemies from escaping. Yes. Strength plus plus. Counter. Armor Piercer or Protect. Armor Piercer. Okay, so this thing does death.
Wait. Oh, at first.
Blank space. Resist defense down. Oh, okay. Very cool. That's it. Yep. Okay, let's save it. You might as well tell them, like, we're probably heading to dinner after this.
That's what I said.
Okay. Let's see if I can at least get one more. And while I'm doing that, so here's my usual spiel that everybody loves so much. I say that sarcastically, but... So Tuesday, we are going to be doing Death Stranding, I believe.
Unless you really want to do Dark Souls again.
We'll see where I'm at with it.
Okay.
Thursday. So I'm going to have to do Thursday again instead of Wednesday. And that's going to be Ori and the Blind Forest. Friday is going to be the podcast. Saturday is going to be Dark Souls Guaranteed. And probably what I will do is if we don't do Death Stranding on Tuesday, then we would do it on Saturday. Just because, you know, I don't see a reason to not do it. Where-wheel. That's probably for another Gimme Golem. And next Sunday, I think we're going to plan on World of Final Fantasy again. We're getting to a point where we're kind of... Things are starting to die down. So at that point, we can do World of Final Fantasy consistently.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm really happy that nobody minds that I can go grind on my own. So then at that point, I can just evolve things into Wrecking Balls, and you guys just get the benefit of that. So we can continue to plow through the story. Oh, I love it when I get a preemptive strike. Bloodfang. There we are. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. I will tell you this, though. As soon as we get done with this sequence, I hope that the Cloud Champion Jewel and the Champion Medal unlock so that I can change him out to Cloud. Because I think Lon will become a powerhouse after that. Do we have any major levels happen? 5 levels for all the new guys. Okay, well, let's keep it going. Unstacked Evasion Plus, and that's all I can do. Ice Bat. So Strength Plus, Blank Space, Evasion Plus. So now we have the bottom section of his map done. then... Kuzakit. Basically an electrical behemoth. Drain. That's it. Cool. Mimic Jackpot. Death. Magic defense down, and there you go. Level 8 or higher. Okay, so that's for the Mimic. Magic Jar, we already have it. Oh, okay. So Mimic Jackpot is kind of the highest that this thing can go, I think. Cool. Alright. I think we're going to have enough time for one more encounter, and then we've got to get ready to go out to dinner, because this is technically the day that we're celebrating Valentine's Day for ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've been busy raising kids and
work and all that.
And doctor's appointments. Okay. See if I can get this knocked down. East. Knock him down. No. Knock him down. Yeah! Well, at least I know that that happened. Are you kidding me?
What?
We still haven't killed the Crumb Giant. Oh, that hurt.
Ow.
Okay, finally he died. That's the thing that got me confused.
What?
The Witching Whisper. Kill it. Yeah, baby. There we go.
Good fight.
18 for all, so that's 2 levels up. We're getting there. Alright, let's go park at the save point, because I don't think 2 levels is going to be enough SP to justify it. So first things first. Abilities. That's right, I can't use abilities outside of this, so... Oh, that's right. When we use the save point, we're instantly healed. That's why it's cool to grind in front of save points. Yay! Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do some grinding in the meantime. I'm going to see if I can get some of our other mirages done. I might even start going through the prism case and kind of culling the herd, so to speak, because we actually have a lot of mirages that are kind of repeats. But I'll let you guys know in the meantime. And hopefully by then we'll have a bunch of new wrecking balls that we can work with. However, when we get back, we will be doing some more Death Stranding, hopefully getting further on in the plot. I'm going to see if I can get some deliveries done so that we can move forward in the plot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us on Sunday afternoon, and we're going to go and celebrate Valentine's Day. And until Tuesday, we will see you guys then.
See you later.